that last ball. One thing is important about that wicket off the last ball is that Afridi's about 6'5", 6'6". Rinku Singh now in the middle. 10 from that last over. That's what's required now. What a finish to this Asia Cup 2025. 10 required. Tilak Varma's been superb. He's 60 off 50. Hasn't had much strike of late. That's Haris Rauf who's going to be bowling the last over. He's got some tap today. Been going at 12 and over. The boundary due to the slow over rate. So many captains have been caught by that in this tournament. Right, here we go. 10 from 6. That's the equation. Oh, just over the top of Haris Rauf. Try and scramble back for the second. And they do get a couple off the first.
It's such an important thing. 10 you're defending in the last over. You want that extra fielder out. Not easy to defend. This will have to be an excellent over. If Haris Rauf has to pull this out for Pakistan.
It'll be the third. 8 from 5. There's the boundary riders. Only 4. 62 not out. Worked it nicely. And it's gone for 6. What a shot that is. Brilliant under pressure.
Tilak Varma.
What a temperament.
To pull off shots like this in a huge game, a pressure game, and do it so calmly, so composed. This is magnificent. It's come right out of the screws. And he's picked the bones out of that one as he smashes it into the crowd. There's Gautam Gambhir. He knows the importance of that hit. What it does, it's just 2 needed now for India. The crowd erupt. So 2 needed of 4. That's how big a hit that was. And Mark Haseman mentioned he's got some tap today. Haris Rauf has gone for 45. And he comes steaming in. Down the ground. The scores are tied. And just 1 needed from 3 with Rinku Singh on strike.
From Tilak Varma, that's 6. Outstanding shot.
It's a man of the match performances. Very few people will realize how big an innings this is in the circumstances. This is India-Pakistan. It's a final. It's in front of a full house. India were 20 for 3. And he's kept this now, but it's Rinku Singh now. Just 1 needed, the field up. And bang! It's over. It's India who win the Asia Cup. For the 9th time, it's been a thrilling final. Rinku Singh, first game of the tournament. 1 ball he plays, puts it away to the boundary. And a huge sigh of relief in that dugout.
चलो भाइयों पाकिस्तानियों अब थोड़ा सा रो लो और इंडिया वालों थोड़ा सा आप फूल जाओ रो लो थोड़ा सा कुछ नहीं होता टिश्यू पेपर इंडिया में सुबह छुट्टी होगी एकदम जबरदस्त खेला इंडिया
Terrific stuff from Winko. So outstanding work from India. Pakistan are absolutely distraught. They don't have to think too much further than the lack of runs. There were times when they would have thought they were right in this, of course, when they had the ball in their hand, the wickets were tumbling. But India, magnificent work and winning the Asia Cup 2025. Congratulations to India.
Yes, and some of the bowling choices left a lot to be desired. He went for 50 from 3.4 overs, Harris Rao. But a good, tough match. And India held their nerve. Two good partnerships back to back. Tilaka Verma staying there till the end and playing a match-winning innings. 69 from just 53 balls. An innings under extreme pressure to help India win its 9th Asia Cup. So there you go, the fireworks begin. The unbeaten team in the tournament wins the Asia Cup. And it's India. They win it by 5 wickets with 2 balls to spare. And it was Rinku Singh who finished it off. But this crowd here, they would have been on edge. This match went all the way down to the wire. And it was this man who held his nerve.
And also the spectators, they're distraught, of course, the Pakistan spectators and players. But India, by far the better team throughout the tournament, by far. And they certainly deserved this win, even though there were one or two little hiccups. Pakistan does not score enough runs, that's the bottom line. It's a really happy bunch of players from India. Superb stuff from India. There's the captain. He's absolutely delighted with his team and signalling to the supporters as well. Samson played his role. And there goes the big bear hug to Tilak Verma because of his 69 off 53 balls, 4 sixes and 3 fours. Rinku just had the one delivery, got a boundary to steer them home. So superb stuff from India to get up by 5 wickets. Look at these happy supporters from India. No one's budged.
यही था कि अगर एक जितना ही बॉल मिलता है उतना कंट्रीब्यूट करूंगा अपनी टीम के लिए और वही वो लास्ट बॉल पे 1 रन चाहिए था मैं 3 बॉल पे तो शॉट लगा अच्छा था
Yeah, because I was watching you take your stance and I was there with Simon Toole and I said watch the first ball because that is exactly I thought what happened.
लेकिन यही दिमाग में रहता है कि सर सबको पता है कि मैं फिनिशर के रोल में माना जाता हूं तो वही
Yeah, Sanjay, thanks. I've got Moy Morkel alongside me. Mornay, how good does that one feel? And talk me through the bowling performance, your specific role.
Yeah, special performance by the boys tonight. We were slightly behind the game in the second innings after slow play with the bat. But yeah, I thought the guys summed up the conditions of the ball quite well. A nice opportunity for Seven Dubé.
Did a terrific job.
Yeah, this sort of something we've discussed going into the tournament, that it might be an opportunity for him to use a new ball up front, and then unfortunately Hardik got injured now in the previous game, and he had to step up, and I thought he did that beautifully.
How hard do you work? How hard are these guys working throughout this tournament? And what are you doing with them?
Yeah, look, I mean, our practice sessions are very focused. The guys know how to go and get themselves ready for the games, and it was quite hot here in Dubai, so we had to manage that quite well. And towards the back end, we played a lot of back-to-back games, so to manage and recover well was key. And just to get ourselves mentally into good space for a big final today. We knew Pakistan were going to come out It was a lot on the line, obviously, in the final, and it was about the team that can hold their nerves the best. I thought, towards the back end here, our guys had a lot of experience. The Mashubim also just attacking that partnership with Talat Deep was key.
All right, well, I always say batters win your games, bowlers win your tournaments. Well done.
Welcome everyone. Welcome Mir Mohammed.
Well, see how lucky we are to have these two spinning wizards with us, and we've got Ali also joining us now. Kuldeep, I know you got 4 wickets, but I'm going to talk to him first because he got the 2 crucial wickets. I mean, just imagine the guys who got out, so talk to us about those 2 wickets, 2 set batters looking very dangerous.
Yeah, I feel great. Definitely, at that time, I was going for the wickets, and Fakar and Shahzada Farhan, they were going well. And yes, I had done some plans, and it worked out in the way. But Kuldeep came and finished. Yeah, it gave me memories of KKR when we were playing together. And he's always a star. He's the best, one of the best spinners. Yeah.
So there you go. It is spin, which is still India's strength to win the big matches, isn't it?
I have not played many India Park games, but today I think the pressure was all over there, and 3 wickets down in the power play, so I just had to use my experience, calm the nerves down, and just watch the ball and react. That's what I did, and it came off nicely. I think I had a really good partnership with Tilak and really enjoyed playing the game today.
The first 6 overs was typical Indian style, trying to hit everything out of the ground. But your partnership was a reminder to everyone that India is now starting to slowly change their approach because the pitch and maybe the conditions and the match situation demanded it.
Yeah, absolutely, sir. As you all know that the game dictates what type of cricket you need to play, and according to the conditions, you have to respect the conditions, you have to respect the situation. I think that's what we have learned. Years and years of IPL, years and years of cricket, and that's what cricket has taught us. So I just had to go out there and then look to time the ball, and that's what really helped me.
And do you prefer these kind of India-Pakistan matches, slightly closer matches, or one-sided are better?
No, closer ones are really good. That's when your characters are being tested, and that's when you also get to test your own mental ability. So I think that's a really good awareness which we had just before the World Cup. I think this game was really crucial.
Hi
So I think
guys,
knockout games
thank you for
to
joining. Write
actually
in comments
prepare for the
which
big
one
games
is your
coming in a
favorite
month or
team.
so.
You've made some potent contributions.
Give some
Well done on
thoughts.
that,
Which one
and
is your
keep up the good
favorite
work
team?
in winning
Write down in the
championships.
comments.
Well done.
Sanjay and Simon, thank you very much. Always nice to hear from the players. Great to get their emotions and their atmosphere down there on the park. And also wonderful to see a game go right down to the very end, winning with 2 balls to spare. As we look back at the batting card, Sharma didn't get going today, neither did Gill.
Germany does not have a cricket team.
But Tilak Barman was outstanding with his 69 off 53, Samson 24.
Oh, but thank you.
With his 33 as well. Rinku just the 1 ball.
Thank you, Karthik. I am from Germany. Welcome, Vijay. Very happy for you.
Shots that he played today. None more than the 6 we'll see right at the very end, I think. This really was outstanding work, and this was a big over. And he got hold of Horace Ralph. Certainly gave him some.
Yeah, Karthik, yeah.
Was magnificent as well.
BVB, yes. Borussia Dortmund is a very nice team. But Bayern München is the top.
And let's look at the partnerships again. Nothing at the top. Have to go down to 57.
Karthik, tell me which city you from India. I actually come from Bayern, where the Bayern München is the team.
And Dubé was the chief run scorer actually in that partnership, which shows us how well he played.
Karthik, how could you like football? Everybody in India likes cricket. Nice, Bangalore, nice. Nice. Thank you for joining.
Particularly the leg side was so important at this stage. That was a big boundary. 1 bounce 4. And that just got them a little bit ahead of the game at that stage. Just put enormous pressure back on Pakistan. Bowling line-up, 1 for 20 off Shaheen Jarafridi's 4 overs. 3 for 29 for him, Ashraf. Good work from him, of course, and picked up a very important wicket of Abhishek right at the top. Mohammad Nawaz, we didn't see more than 1 over from him again, which is a little bit strange. Hardly seen him throughout the entire tournament. 1 for 29 for Ahmed. Haris Ralph got some tap. Let's look at the match summary. Pakistan batting first. Been asked about first after India won the toss. 146 they got. They were going beautifully at one stage. They were 113 for 1. They lost the last 9 wickets of 33 runs.
Very nice, Karthik.
Last over as well. Butler picked up a couple at the right time.
Yeah, Borussia Dortmund is a very nice team. Dortmund is also a very lovely place to visit. You should visit Dortmund sometime.
53 the top scorer. Fahim 3 for 29. Let's have a look at that winning moment again. Rinku was out there and only faced the 1 delivery in the entire tournament. And that's what he did. Today, header for 4 to see India home by 5 wickets with 2 balls to spare. Look at the emotion from the coaches. Terrific to see these reactions to the players. So good to have a really tight final. How often it is the finals can be one-sided. Not this one. It was a scrap all the way, which makes it even more enjoyable for the team that gets up. Superb stuff. Lots of fireworks. During the play and also after. So congratulations to India. They are the champions, of course. They'll be delighted with this victory, winning the Asia Cup 2025. We're going to take a quick little break. And when we come back, we'll have the presentation. We'll hear from the captains and find out who the player of the match was.
Remitly, proud sponsors of Asia Cup on TNT Sports.
I'll do the travel arrangements this time.
Okay, just called Southall Travel.
I've got this.
When you try to make travel arrangements yourself, things can get complicated. With multiple airlines, hotels, and booking sites, the choice can be overwhelming. Trying to fit everything together can drive you up the wall.
I give up.
Hello, Southall Travel. Southall Travel can help you arrange flights and package holidays anywhere in the world. Call us 24/7 for the best prices and impartial advice. Done.
I'll do the packing.
In People's Postcode Lottery's October draws, we're offering new players the first month free. Sign up before midnight on the 30th of September.
You're the only one that I rely on. Shoulder there for me to cry on. I couldn't live without your love. Now I know really mine. I gotta have you all the time. I couldn't live without your love. I gotta have you all the time.
Right there, busy, and just when you least need it, your boiler goes on the blink. Naturally, no idea how to fix it. Enter Boxed. One simple solution, one fixed price. So you won't get stung. Order in a few taps, we'll give it a final check, and ta-da! A brand new boiler. Fitted by a local expert that with a super safe home.
Hi YG movie, thank you, but we cannot do that because if I do in a horizontal form, then
Well,
it
Sunday
stops.
is the village in Malahide in County Dublin. Delighted to say just 2 days on from a match being washed out, rained out and abandoned. The third and final match.
This is how the live goes from mobile. It's not possible.
Is set to get underway and on time. Let's take a look at the respective lineups. Ireland have made a couple of changes for today's encounter. A debut for Ben Callaghan and a return for Ben White. Simon Baker is the standout man. He makes his T20I debut for England today in one or two changes.
Used to the feet and an extension of the arms to go with it. Good stroke from Rossa there in the first over. Will finish with a boundary. Ireland are up and underway. It's 8 for 0. So there goes Ken McGregor, gets a good piece of it. Gonna go all the way. The first maximum potentially of many here today at Malahide. What a stroke that is. So Adair gives himself room to exploit the anchorage on the offside. He's got that so well. It may well have gone all the way, but no, says the umpire. Just one bounce and 4. It's 30 for 0. That's exactly where he's looking, and it's a big appeal. Umpire Aidan Seaver completely unmoved. Butler was convinced, as was Liam Dawson. I would imagine Jacob Bethel will say, let's go up and have a look. He does.
YG movie, I think now is better. Now you can see the whole view.
Change your original decision.
Goes through the offside, overpitched by Dawson and punished by Ross Adair.
So tell me YG movie, now it looks like better, no? Or you want me to go back to the previous view?
Goes for one after making a half century to start this series. This one is struck firmly, but it's struck straight at Banton, who stayed out on the road, and a fourth Ireland wicket falls. Final delivery of the ninth over.
Okay, then let me go to the previous view. Thank you for telling me.
That one is shorter, and it's put away. Callets. So look, it's the infield that might go all the way. It's an excellent stroke. That is cleanly cracked. Goes all the way. How it detected with his first six. Top edge. Adil Rashid is underneath it. And Harry Tector goes for 28. Dawson strikes again. Ireland 90 for 5. That is glorious. It is massive.
Impact in 9 wickets hitting.
Okay, YG movie, now I set it better. I think now you should be able to see it very well, like clear.
Pulled away by Delaney. It's a good piece of it.
Hi, Jesus. Welcome.
And he's going to get 6 to his name. Finds it precisionally through the gap, almost surgically from Delaney.
Okay, enjoy the show, YG movie.
Goes with the slower ball, but Delaney times it ever so well. He'll get 4 more.
Jesus Montes Gill, welcome.
Picked up into the leg side. That's gone a long way. Back-to-back boundaries. Gets it again. Nails it again. Back-to-back maximums. This one's even bigger. Innovation. Clever from Humphries, who hits with.
I think they will start prize ceremony in a minute, trophy and all.
Humphries only really plays one way. I think it might be the debutant out there who does really well to take it. So Delaney goes straight down the ground, unleashes those long levers and gets the boundary. Nails it much more like it from Delaney.
YG movie, where are you from?
Might get a second here.
Hey, Jesus, where are you from?
Foolish throw from the captain, Jacob Bethel. An ironic cheers ring around Malahide. But there's still a smile from the young England captain. It's certainly not what Ireland would have wanted. It's nothing like the 196 they made on Wednesday. England will need 155 to win. Goes over the offside, their long off is out, but it goes well to his left, and it goes all the way, carries and flies.
Nice. Which city in India, YG movie?
Oh, brilliant effort. Is this taken? Curtis Camper says yes. This might be one of the best catches you will
So you must be very happy today, India winning the Asian Cup today.
From Curtis Camper, one of the all-time greats. Not the right length. A good swivel hook shot from
Nice, Mumbai.
Crashed away. Outstanding batting from Bethel.
Cool.
Now a bit of Caribbean flair. Shades of Brian, Charles, Lara in that one. Kicked up to the leg side, carries.
Hi, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining.
Delaney is having a marvellous day. And Craig Young has the young English captain. Big moment in the match. Ireland have 2. That's not the right line, and that is launched. Possibly the biggest hit of the day.
YG Movie, if you want to join the live with me, you can request and I will accept it. So tell us more about India and your cricket team.
And that might be the boundary. Races away, and the 50 up for England. That is hoisted high and handsome. It's a long way over the rope. This one, though, rocks onto the back foot, does Cox, and sends it over the ropes for the third time in the innings. Big six from Cox, who's beyond 30. Dragged down and steered away and put away by Phil Salt. Nipped and gone. Phil Salt departs for 29 after his 89 in the first T20 international against Ireland. Curtis Cumpler strikes. It's quite the season for Benton. 370 in a county championship game. And he gets off the mark with a fine boundary straight down the ground, but past the bowler. Beats Rossiter and goes all the way to the rope.
This is cut away. It's going to be 4. I thought Delaney was going to get around, but it's that shorter side of the ground.
I don't know what they are showing now. They are just showing some previous highlights, England, Pakistan. I don't know why they are not showing us the stadium and the closing ceremony.
Guided away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but I think Barry McCarthy might chase in vain. Picks the gap and picks it really nicely. Kicked up into the leg side, right towards the deep mid-wicket fielder, but over his head. Curtis Capper thought he was in the game. If that was the other side of the ground, that would have been out. Picked up nicely down the ground, finds the gap and finds 4. Batsman starting to come into his own now. This is a very good partnership. Now Ben White.
Oh, he's done it. He's knocked him over. Ben White. Surely is there a sting in the tail? Well, he'll feel great about getting rid of Jordan Cox. Where's he bowled that from? Bowled it from about 23 yards, but it's been pummeled over.
Okay, I think this highlight is finished now and they will go back to the stadium to show us the closing ceremony.
Ireland here today in this third T20 international here at the Village Malahide. 154 for 8. Gareth Delaney, a very attractive 48 not out. England, 155 for 4.
Discover your local Easy Bathrooms showroom. Explore a wide range of beautiful tiles and inspiring bathroom displays, all under one roof. Our expert team are here to help bring your vision to life. With Simply Install, we take care of everything for a smooth and stress-free transformation. And this autumn, enjoy a third off all tiles and bathrooms, available in-store and online. Plus, when you choose our installation service, selected tiles are completely free. Visit Easy Bathrooms today and transform your home with our incredible offers.
Build wealth with Trading 212, the all-in-one app to invest, save, and spend. Invest in stocks and ETFs with 0 commission. Trade anytime with 24-hour US market access. Earn 3.85% interest with our cash ISA. Spend like an investor with our free debit card and get 1.5% cash back. Get the Trading 212 app and start building wealth today.
You want to come to San Francisco with us? Here we go! The pool house! I think we're moving! It's time to get tiny. We're going on a fantastic adventure to get the dollhouse back. She's got glitter everywhere! Whoa! Everywhere? Everywhere!
Gabby's Dollhouse the movie. In cinemas Thursday, October 16.
Tilda, same great rice now in a new pack.
I'll do the travel arrangements this time.
Okay, just call Southwell Travel.
I've got this.
When you try to make travel arrangements yourself, things can get complicated. With multiple airlines, hotels, booking sites, the choice can be overwhelming. Trying to fit everything together can drive you up the wall.
I give up.
Hello, Southwell Travel. Southwell Travel can help you arrange flights and package holidays anywhere in the world. Call us 24/7 for the best prices and impartial advice. Done.
I'll do the packing.
For a long time, I rejected that 72 people lost their lives. As a community, we were torn apart. It was like living in a different world.
What happened on the 14th of June 2017 was the worst experience of my life.
There was a lot of sadness. There was a lot of darkness in the air. We needed to find hope. I remember saying to you one day, like, how did you cope? You said football.
The most important thing was football's helped me, and I wanted it to hopefully enhance and help others in the same sort of circumstances.
I was really in a bad place. Severe depression, anxiety. Joining the football club was like, it changed my life. You forget your problems just for that moment.
I've never been at a club like this before. It's building a community and keeping a community together.
This is where I'm meant to be, this is what I'm meant to do.
I knew the power of Grandpa Athletic. In 2020, we had our first kit launch. Being a Sunday league team, having a kit launch is like, wow.
That's for you. Good for me.
Yeah, mate.
The 72, that's what we're playing for. This is something bigger than each and every single one of all of us boys, yeah?
We are building a legacy, not just for us now, but for the younger generation.
We will wear that kit with a lot of pride. It means a lot to us.
A club that was born through tragedy to be triumphant is nothing short of incredible.
It wasn't so much the lowness for me, it was more the anxiety. I had the heightened sense of feeling and restlessness and couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. Mine was very much like, I can't cope with this. I don't feel comfortable being around here. It was really, very tricky. I'd struggled with the travelling side of what I was doing was very different in the anxiety and the feeling that I'd experienced in comparison to, the performance anxiety, playing in front of 50, 60, 70, 80,000 people and on millions of people on TV. That was the norm. That was the normal performance anxiety. But, suffering with anxiety away from the game and the travelling away from home really sort of sparked it and made it quite tricky. But that was something that had been there since I was 11. So, on and off throughout the whole period of time when I'm trying to travel to play cricket, it was there. And I kind of learned to be able to deal with it. I'm going away from home. since I was a young kid. So, and they were not easy. And the more I did it, the more I sort of understood what was happening and almost accepted that was okay and that was what I was doing. It wasn't particularly easy, but I managed to find a solution and built a way into it. And it, I'd get into the first week, get past the first sort of couple of days, and I knew then I'd be okay at that point and just get back into normal routine of touring life. So you learn coping mechanisms to get you through the tough periods and into the time where you need to. But I knew if I wanted to go and play international cricket and travel the world, then that was what was going to happen. It really sort of became a lot greater problem around sort of 2005, 2006, when sort of I became a parent and things like that. It really made it really tricky, the travelling and being away. And I knew then it was manifesting into something different, but I didn't know what at the time. I had no idea why I was feeling like this or what was happening until I finally get sort of diagnosis 2 or 3 years down the line. It wasn't so much the lowness for me, it was more the anxiety. So I had the heightened sense of feeling and, restlessness and couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, rather than, where people struggle with the depression and find that they just want to lock themselves in a room and just, spend all the time away from people. Mine was very much like, I can't cope with this. Don't feel comfortable being around here. In 2000, I think it was early 2006 when we were in India, that's when it really sort of came to a head and really sort of manifested into something that I wasn't really prepared for or really understood at that time. Everything sort of changed from that point on, where I really had to deal with it differently, understand it, find a solution. In time I have, but in the short term that I was trying to do that, it was really, very tricky. I've learned a lot more. I've gained a better understanding of my...
YG movie, do you know which cricketer it is? I did not remember his name. Who is he?
Of the England team is
Some English player. Is Nasir Hussain or who?
Sports sites or clinical sites.
I think no, it's not Nasir. Nasir was too old.
It's in a much better place than where it was now. There's provisions in place to try and stop any problems arising. Their workload is very closely monitored to see how they're doing. There's people within the England group that will constantly checking in on players to see how they're going mentally, emotionally. And then obviously then there's the physical side also that the sports scientists and the strength and conditioning coaches all take care of. But I think it's in a much better place. I think it's in a really good place. I hope that nobody gets to suffer in the way that I did, and because there wasn't the understanding of where it is. You've got to recognise that there's a problem and reach out to someone, and that can be anybody. I think once you've broken the ice to acknowledge that there's something to accept and, right, I need to try and get help with this and understand it better, I think that you're then on the journey of making things better for yourself. You can then look at all the broad spectrum of help that can undertake it, and that's a variety from counselling to self-help, medication, all these different things. Find the thing that works.
After 4 years in the classic car restoration business, I finally cracked it. Every car is running perfectly.
When are you going to pay these lost money? It's not looking good.
Yep, thanks, Mum. I'll get on to those.
Good.
Right, here we go. Same high revs. New smooth gear. Brand new Richard Hammond's Workshop. Streaming October the 6th on Discovery Plus.
carry? Yes, it does. A long time awaiting 33 deliveries since the boundary.
Chose the aggressive option again. Flat trajectory, top spinner. Couldn't hit the ball in the air. Naksar Patel takes an easy catch.
It will be India who will need to score 128 of their 20 overs.
Expect fireworks from Abhishek Sharma.
Its sense about where fielders are, where they'll get maximum runs. There's the sweet shot. It's played with tremendous power and it's gone all the way. Surya Kumar Yadav.
He knew the fielder is behind the leg umpire and he played it in front of the square there, and then the ball turned, bounced and turned. Good effort by Afridi there.
In this Asia Cup.
For a long time, I rejected that 72 people lost their lives. As a community, we were torn apart. It was like living in a different world.
What happened on the 14th of June 2017 was the worst experience of my life.
There was a lot of sadness. There was a lot of darkness in the air. We needed to find hope. I remember saying to you one day, like, how did you cope? You said football.
The most important thing was football's helped me, and I wanted it to hopefully enhance and help others in the same sort of circumstances.
I was really in a bad place. Severe depression, anxiety. Joining the football club was like, it changed my life. You forget your problems just for that moment.
I've never been at a club like this before. It's building a community and keeping a community together.
Alright guys, thank you for joining, and I will end the video now, and because YouTube want me to end the video, so have a nice evening. Bye bye.